Okay. All right. Well, welcome everybody to our pre-trip meet and greet. My name is Cheryl, and I'll be one of your concierges for our winter cruise. The other concierge is Linda, and many of you have already traveled with Linda before. I am one of the newer concierges to Singles Traveler International. I did the New Year's Eve in Las Vegas last year. I am a snowbird. Although I'm from Seattle, Washington, I snowbird down in Las Vegas where it's only 31 degrees instead of 25. So I'll be going I'll be going from one speakeasy in Vegas to the other speakeasy in New Orleans. If we want to give Linda just a few moments to introduce herself, as she will be the other concierge on the Norwegian Breakaway with us.
Well, hi. So many familiar faces, but so many new ones. I'm super excited to be able to meet everyone. 60 people. That is awesome. Kathy, I think you and I we're one with 5 people. So this is awesome. That was a couple years ago, actually. So 60 people is great. So I've been with Singles Travel since COVID. Actually, I was leading some of the online events. And so that's how I know a lot of you, but have never met you in person. So again, I get to meet many of you in person that I know from online. But yeah, it's super excited to be with Cheryl on this cruise. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So here we go.
Here we go. If we want to go, excuse me, I think I just caught a cold in the last 2 days. So it's good to catch it now and not when we're actually on a cruise. Right. If we want to go around the thing, if you are interested in introducing yourself to the crowd, please do so. Please, because we do have so many people in this group, let's just limit ourselves to our name and where we're from. So if you want to give a chance to say your name, where you're from, let's give a couple minutes for that.
For my trip.
From Mahwah, New Jersey.
Who is from New Jersey?
Edwina.
Edwina.
The guy on the left.
Hey,
there you are.
Here he is.
I'm Susie Schwartz. I'm from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, but I'm a snowbird in Florida.
Hi, Roger from Fort Myers, Florida.
Roger, nice to meet you.
Jenny, and I'm originally from Texas, now living in North Carolina.
Nice to meet you, Janetta.
I'm Kathy. Jenny. Kathy from Canton, Michigan. And I'm looking forward to this. I'm a newbie. I'm a first timer here.
Wonderful, first timer! Yeah. Yay!
Yeah, first time.
Oh, Kathleen, you're gonna have so much fun. This is gonna be wonderful.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good.
I'm Marina from I say Windsor, Ontario, but it's actually a small town called Leamington, tomato capital of Canada. And it's my first time with this group as well.
Okay. Oh, wonderful. Well, welcome, Marina.
Thank you.
I'm Corinne. I'm from Ontario. I'm actually close by to Toronto. And this is my first cruise, but my second trip with the Singles Travel International.
Fantastic. So many Canadians. How wonderful.
Let's keep to the Canadian theme. I'm John Camilleri, and I'm from Toronto, Canada as well.
Wonderful.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
I'm Carolyn. I'm from California, where it's 50 degrees here.
I'm here.
Hi, Vicky.
Hi, I'm Vicki Sinclair, and I'm from Galveston, Texas.
Hello, Vicki.
Hi.
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 Hello.
I'm Brenda, and I live near Sacramento, California. And this is my first time with you girls and guys. My first trip.
Wonderful. Look at all these first timers. Oh, this is fantastic.
Right.
I'm Natalie Houston, and I'm from Ozark, Missouri. And this is my second time.
Oh, wonderful. Nice to meet you, Natalie.
Yeah.
I'm Jan Hodge, and I'm from Vermont, and I was on my first cruise with Natalie in August when we went to Alaska.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Cool.
I'm Randy, and I'm from North Tustin, California.
Randy, you look so handsome.
Thank you.
Bill Diaz from Alexandria, Louisiana.
Hello, Bill. You're gonna have a nice short trip from your home to New Orleans then.
Yeah, about 3.5, 4 hours.
I hope you can make it.
No picture.
No, we have a few people who don't have pictures, but
Okay.
like I said, this video is being recorded. So afterwards, if you want to refresh what we said, this will be uploaded to YouTube later. You'll have just a private link, so it's not available to everybody on YouTube. Just the people with the link will have access to it.
I don't have a camera for this computer. That's why I don't have a picture on here.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll get to know your face when we get to New Orleans. Also, we have Connie from Richland in the state of Washington, and she's also a first-time cruiser. So she's not able to participate in the video call, but she is on chat, and she just sent me a message. So let's get this. Oh, one more. How about Donna?
I'm Donna. I'm from Scottsdale, Arizona. This is my second singles.
All right.
And I'm Shelley. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Shelley.
Hi, everyone.
Here.
I'm Dana. I'm from north of the Golden Gate Bridge in Marin County, just north of San Francisco.
Lovely. Nice to meet you.
I'm Beth. I'm south of San Francisco, and I've never been on a cruise before.
Well, are you in for a treat, Beth? It's gonna be fun.
First time.
I'm Ed. I'm from Waco, Texas. This is my 5th.
Ah, so we have the seasoned veteran here then. You'll be able to tell everyone exactly how it's done.
I'm Michelle from Orlando.
Okay.
Michelle, nice to meet you.
Where it's warm.
Yes. It was freezing last week. It was about 60.
I heard. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, we all really feel sorry for you.
Yeah, my heart bleeds. My heart bleeds for you.
All righty. Well, then let's get this show on the road here. If I can ask everybody to mute while I'm talking. If you do have a question, of course, there is the chat at the bottom. There's also an option where you can raise your hand in case you want to chime in. But we'll have mute for everyone just so we can get rid of some of that background noise. Some background noise I do have difficult controlling are the dogs barking. I'll try to keep that to a minimum as well. I do have 2 dogs that like to put their 2 cents in as well. So again, welcome everybody. This is our meet and greet, our first meet and greet for our Norwegian cruise starting on February 4th. One of the wonderful things about Singles Travelers International is we get that pre-night in New Orleans on the 3rd. So throughout this we're going to go through the final vacation details, or what we call the FVD. That should have been sent to you already. That was sent to you this morning. Did everybody receive the FVD?
No.
No. If you log into Singles Travelers International, if you log into there, you I believe within your messages you should receive the FVD, the final vacation details. If you don't have it now, that's okay. I'm going to share my screen so you can see it and we can talk about it. But no, sorry guys, the dog wants to participate as well. But I'll share the screen so we can all see it together and we can go over it. Give me just
Let me chime
moment.
in real quickly here. So if you have not received it, it just went out today. So make sure that you check both your spam and just make sure you check your emails. And then it's also on the website. You just have to log in and it'll be there. If you cannot find it at all, make sure you put your name in the chat and we will take note of that and we will make sure that it gets sent to you. Okay.
Huh?
So it just got sent today.
Okay, sweetie. I've been so bored. I know.
All righty. So we are doing the Winter Breakaway Singles Cruise. Again, my name is Cheryl. And if you look on, excuse me, on the screen or on the paperwork that you did receive, I'm sorry, guys. My phone number is 425-213-6196. Again, that's 425-213-6196. And I will be available at that phone number after February 3rd. Again, if you have any questions before February 3rd, you can call Singles Travelers International at their number, or you can send them an email. But I will be available after February 3rd. And I think Bill or John from Canada, you've already sent me a message. So I do have your number on my phone already, John. Just a few things to prepare for your vacation. Make sure your passport is valid for 6 months after your return date. So we need to make sure that your passport is valid until August of this year. You want to make sure you have your traveler's insurance certificate. Again, if anything were to happen on the cruise, the traveler's insurance is best for the things that we don't expect to happen. Have that traveler's certificate. Everyone needs to fill out the mandatory fit and willing to travel commitments. That was sent to you, or that is a link on the website. So Linda, if you could just help us find that on the website. Just a moment here.
It's under the travel documents. If you click on the travel documents, it should be there.
Okay.
And then also in the final vacation details, the link is there as well.
Okay. So this, if you can see on your screen, I'm hoping you can see I'm on the Single Travelers International website. I've logged in, and this is what it looks like at the front, the top. Near the bottom, or I'm sorry, on the left-hand side, you can see the highlights, the itinerary, the FAQs, and then you can see your travel documents. If you click on that, that will bring you to the FVD, the final vacation details. And there you can find the link for your fit and willing to travel commitment. You can click on that link, and that will bring you to the form that we need you to sign. You just want, let me check the chat here. All right, so Diane Kreuzberger, we need to resend you the link. Is that correct? Diane Kreuzberger.
The link for this, for
yes.
what?
I think for the FVD.
Oh, okay. So
All right.
Dana?
Yes, Dana Cruz.
Yep, got her.
Okay. Kreuzberger.
Yep.
All right, just over here. All right. If you can install WhatsApp onto your phone, WhatsApp is an application that you can put on your phone. It uses text messages, but without using your cellular service, it uses Wi-Fi instead. You may be interested in getting Wi-Fi on the cruise, or perhaps you just want to check out completely. Linda and I are going to look into other options on how to communicate once we're on ship. But before we ever get to the ship, WhatsApp can be very helpful. Also, if you could please check in for your cruise on the Norwegian Cruise Line website. And let me share that screen now. So if you go to ncl.com, let me see here. If you go to ncl.com, you can then check in for your cruise. You'll need to put in your reservation number, your name, and the start date of the cruise, February 4th. Once you get in there, you find a screen that looks like this, and you will have to go through in the check-in process. So when you look at the screen, I've logged in. It'll tell you where we're going. It'll tell you your stateroom, and then you can start your check-in. And that's going to ask you for information such as, oh, where'd it go? Oh, my computer. ask you for your personal info, your contact info, ask for your passport information. So there's a number of different kinds of check-in information that you will need to give on the NCL website. So please make sure you do that ASAP as well, sooner rather than later.
Does everybody
And
know
Bill
where to get your,
Diaz is still waiting on a reservation number.
does everybody know where to get your reservation number? I can't see people's faces. If you log into your Singles Travel International profile, you go to the top right and click on your name. It'll say reservations. Your number should be there. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. All right, Bill, we're putting that down as a follow-up.
Okay. All right, so all that needs to be done sooner rather than later. And then we're here on our meet and greet right now. Okay, let's go on to page 2. Excuse me. Passports, of course, make sure that is good until August. Traveler's insurance, we do recommend that for just for anything that we don't expect to happen. It's good to have that just in case. The single travel international fit and willing to travel is mandatory. We do need you to fill that out. Again, if you log onto the singletravelsinternational.com, you log in, you go to your documents, it'll bring up this same form that I have on the computer screen. You can just tap on that fit and willing to travel commitment form, and that will take you to here, and you can fill that out. We do need that filled out before we travel. Oops. Tap. Check in for Norwegian. And then when we arrive in New Orleans, we are going to have a meeting, or we are going to have more meetings once we get to New Orleans. So most people are arriving on the 3rd of February. Linda and I will have a hospitality desk up and running. And that is going to be, I believe, from 3 to 4. I think
4:30.
just 4:30, 3 to 4:30. So you're welcome to come see us. In case you have any questions, please introduce yourself in person so I can start to put names and faces together. So we will have a welcome desk at the hotel from 3 to 4:30. And we do ask, please come and see us. You'll see the banner. We'll have the welcome envelopes for you. We'll have your lanyards, some special t-shirts that we do recommend that you wear at least one day while you're on cruise. Also at the meetup desk on Saturday the 3rd, there will also be restaurant sign-up forms with restaurant menus as well. That night, Saturday night, February 3rd, dinner will be on your own. And we have already made some reservations at some of the local hotels near the local restaurants near the hotels, and we'll just be putting we'll have people sign up for their favorite restaurant. We have the tables are made for 8, or the reservations are made for 8, and so 8 people. You can meet new people and go have dinner together, and that will be at your own expense the night of Saturday. Or the night of Saturday the 3rd. Some people are arriving on February 2nd. If you are, then you get some extra time to explore New Orleans on yourself, by yourself. But we will have our welcome desk on Saturday the 3rd. Looks like a lot are arriving past that time. Will we get our stuff and ways to sign up for restaurants? And do it at the meeting. If you are coming after the 3 to 4:30 welcome desk, we will leave some information with the front desk at the hotel, so they can get some information. Again, please send me a text. Let me know when you're there. I might be able to come down and greet you there. We will have another meeting on Sunday morning at the hotel, we will have another meet and greet at 10 a.m. That meet and greet will get all 60 people together. We'll go over what embarkation is like. We'll go over what the future week looks like. And then we are all going to board a coach together and go to the cruise ship together as a group of 60 people. So there are a few different places to meet. One, we're meeting here on this meet and greet via Zoom. Two, there is the chat option on the Single Traveler International website. Feel free to log in and chat with each other, get to know more about each other. Three, we'll meet at the welcome desk in the hotel on Saturday the 3rd between 3 and 4:30. And four, we'll do a meet and greet again at the hotel between 10 a.m. and 12 noon. Then we'll board the bus and we'll go to the ship. So there's a number of different people or different places where we can meet. So if I don't see you Saturday night, I will absolutely see you Sunday morning. However, also Saturday night, if the welcome desk is not your cup of tea, then we have happy hour. Single Traveler International always has a happy hour set up, and we're gonna have happy hour at the hotel bar. It's called 55 Fahrenheit. And so we'll have a happy hour there and get to know each other, because it's always helpful to know each other when you have a cocktail in hand. Susan, you have a question?
I do. What time did you make the reservations for at the various restaurants?
I believe we made those reservations. Give me just a moment. Give me just a moment here.
And are
7
they
p.m.
limited? They're limited numbers, right? So it's
They're limited numbers. So we've so far, give me just a moment here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 restaurants, about 8 people per restaurant.
That's not that much, yeah.
One of them has a table or 2 tables of 8. So again, when you get to the welcome desk or to happy hour, we'll have a sign-up sheet for restaurants, and then you can just choose which restaurant to do there.
What time?
They're reservations for 7 p.m.
That's what I need to know. Okay, thank you.
Hey, just to give you a heads up, can you hear me?
Yes, who's speaking?
It's Renee.
Renee, okay.
Just to give you a heads up, this is Mardi Gras time in New Orleans. There is a parade Sunday morning, starts at 11 a.m. and it will go between where we are staying and the port.
Okay.
Good to know.
Oh, that's convenient.
We'll extra something for our fun.
I'm glad you let us know that.
All right.
I've been there during Mardi Gras.
Well, because I checked to see, when is Mardi Gras versus I knew Mardi Gras itself was like the following week, but
yes, but
it's Mardi Gras every day in New Orleans.
Yeah, parades start 2 to 3 weeks before.
Oh my. So we can't check in before 4 p.m. on that Saturday?
Yeah, you can.
Pardon? It says here, if you arrive early, which I will be, I'll be arriving in like about 12 or 1. I won't be able to check in until 4, apparently, it says here.
I think that's generally the case. Of course, check with the hotel. Sometimes they have the rooms ready and they're able to check us in early. If not, the Marriott is usually really good of holding luggage.
Good.
Until
okay, yeah. I understand. Most of them that are not, you can't get in earlier than 3 or 4. That's true.
And of course, always I'd like to just reiterate, being in the hospitality business, the whole world is still short-staffed.
Of course.
4 years later. Be kind to the people working the desk. I know they're going as fast as they can with what limited staff they do have. So I know everybody is got a good, kind heart. So just make sure we extend that to the people who are working the hotels and the cruise staff.
Okay.
So those are the 4 chances to meet with me and Linda. Again, now the Saturday night, 3 to 4:30, happy hour that night at 7 p.m. Again, Sunday morning at 10 a.m. And then we'll have a lot more information for you that Sunday at 10 a.m. for the rest of the week.
Cheryl,
Let's see here.
Gallery. Okay, good.
Cheryl, can you hear me? This is Lynn.
Yes,
You can't
Lynn.
see me.
How can I help you, Lynn?
Yeah, I have a couple questions. One is, the transportation from the airport to the hotel. I know there's a lot of things in New Orleans. You may not know this, but is that covered in our? That's covered in
No,
our.
that is
No,
that is not covered. No, that is
Okay.
that is on your own.
All right. And it's the Marriott, you said. All right.
Yes.
I also had a question about bringing American money. There was something that I read about. I forget. It was something about money down in that came across to me from STI. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Linda, do you want to take point on that one?
What? I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah,
Lynn-
so I'm sorry. So Lynn, your question is should you have American money for the places that we're headed?
Yeah, there's something about. I had a question about whether we should just be bringing American money, or we need to be getting money from the different countries we're going to, Mexico.
I would wait because you can
Okay.
always use your ATM card, to get money out.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Just know that a lot of credit cards have, the fees that the transaction fees they charge. So just know what the charges are going to be on your credit card. But that would be my recommendation. Have US dollars. 'Cause a lot of them will take US dollars. And
The
then
email that came out said it was only American money. The boat would not have pesos. They would not have any
Right.
American money.
No
So-
foreign exchange, yeah.
So definitely the boat's American money.
Right.
So
But
the boat will accept American money. Okay.
Yeah.
No pesos. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, and then when you're on island, credit card, or like I said, if you want to exchange small amounts, your credit card getting out of the ATM is your best bet.
Don't most of them take American money?
Most of them will do, yes.
I
Some of
was
the
just gonna
smaller
say.
places may not, but I've never had a problem in these smaller
Right.
places.
Neither have I. So that's what
They
I thought.
love American money.
Yeah, exactly. So the happy hour is 7. The thing says 6 on here, sweetie.
Oh,
on
does
the
it?
paper.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It says happy hour at the Fahrenheit. It was 6 o'clock.
I'm sorry, my mistake.
Yeah.
Okay, is it?
That
is
would
it-
make sense. We would have happy hour at 6, so you can make your dinner reservations by 7.
Okay, all right. So
I'm
we need to
sorry.
be-
That's
That's all right. I just happened to see that on here. So, all
Yeah,
right.
so
that-
happy hour at 6 p.m. and the first drink is on Single Travelers International.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right. Okay, let's
Sounds good.
continue here. Let's continue. And I'll just ask if everyone can put them on mute, themselves on mute again, just so we can cut out some of that background noise. Again, if you do have a question, just park something in the chat, or you can raise your hands within the participants tab and we can get to you. But let's just go through here so we can, I know some of you are on the East Coast and it's getting late. We do ask that you, let's see here, let's just go through here. More information about emergency contacts, about delayed flights. For delayed flights, please notify me at my phone number. Let me know if your flight is delayed. That's the joy of the pre-night. In case your flight is delayed, you're not rushing for that cruise ship. Hopefully you have all night to make it through. But just please let me know. If you get a flat tire on the way to the airport or something else happens, please email service at Singles Traveler International. Call your traveler's insurance, let them know. Hopefully they can get you to New Orleans quickly. Lots of information about the airport and the baggage. I recommend please just read that over. We don't need to go over that here. Give me just a moment here. Again, in this, we have a lot of people's flight information. If you see your name, but you haven't given us your flight information, please provide that to us so we can keep track of you as well. Again, I think Lynn has already asked the question. Transportation between the airport and the hotel is not included, but there are taxis available. So, or the other option is the New Orleans Airport shuttle. From this travel document, if you're on the Single Traveler International website, you can click to be forwarded to the New Orleans Airport shuttle.
Cheryl, can a question? Are you going, or are they going to update these the flight schedule? Like I didn't get my information in on time, but I'd love to look at people that are arriving at the same time I am so we can share rides to the hotel. Is it possible to get an updated list?
Linda, can you provide the information? Will our flight information be updated on this FBD?
So when you go online, Lynn, or anybody who's looking, that should be the most updated. If you
How
go
often
onto
do they update this?
You know, we'll have to find out how often it's updated. We can
Okay.
ask Kimberly that, but we'll get back to you on that.
Okay, thanks.
Cheryl, you said
Yes.
your number's not available till the 4th, but if we have an emergency due to a delay, you want to be notified. So I'm a little confused.
Oh, my number will be available on the 3rd.
Oh, I thought you said the 4th.
I might have, but I was mistaken. It's my number will be available on the 3rd.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, one other thing, Lynn, if you want to coordinate with people, go onto the chat. That's also an option. Just say, hey, here's when I'm arriving. Anybody else? That's a really great way to make sure that you're communicating with people is on that chat.
Whoever wants to know, Trump has just won the Iowa caucus.
All righty. So again, we're now on page 9 of the final vacation details. A little bit more information about the 3rd. Again, you can see that the hospitality desk will be manned by myself and Linda in gallery 6 in the foyer, located directly up the escalator near the front desk. So you'll see our table there. We'll have a banner. We'll have your lanyards, your welcome packets, your t-shirts. So you'll be able to find us in gallery 6 foyer from 3 to 4:30.
Just a reminder, the t-shirts are for the new members.
I'm sorry, the t-shirts are for the new members. Old
And
members,
if you do have one, some of the, you know, if they've been around for a while, bring it, because we try to get a picture with a photo with everybody wearing their t-shirts.
And then if you can't make the hospitality desk between 3 to 4:30, happy hour is at 6 p.m. at 55 Fahrenheit. That is a bar located in the hotel. The first drink is on us. So I hope you'll meet us there. And then for those of you who have signed up for a dinner reservation nearby, then you can start walking towards that about 6:45 to make your 7 o'clock dinner reservations. And we have made a number of reservations. So there are 2 places, however, Dickie Brennan Steakhouse and Galatores. If those are places that you would like to have dinner for the night of Saturday, February 3rd, please email Single Traveler International prior to January 31st. We need to make those reservations concrete and solid before then. They will charge us if we decide not to, if nobody decides to go there. So please email us at Dickie Brennan Steakhouse or Galatores if that's the place that you would like to go for dinner the night of the 3rd. Again, if you log into the website and you are able to get this document online, you can just click that blue text and it'll take you to more information about those restaurants.
Do you know if there's a restaurant in the hotel?
There is I believe it was a burger joint inside the hotel.
Okay. So my flight doesn't get in till 5:30 and it'll probably be 7 o'clock before I get to the hotel.
I believe there is a burger joint inside the Marriott.
You and Peter and I are all in the same boat.
Burgers for everyone then.
That's right, John. You're with me, baby.
Do you advise making reservations for dinner that night, like before obviously we arrive?
We've already made some dinner reservations for those places.
Okay.
So Palace and Redfish and Tommy's and House of Blues, we've already made the reservations there. So if there's space available, Kathleen, then you just sign up for those places and you go. If the steakhouse or Galatori's is more what you would prefer, we need those reservations before January 31st.
Okay.
The rest
So
can be done the day of.
Okay, good. So the other ones we can just come in and sign up for it, you're saying?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Let's see here.
Okay.
And Bill Kochnev is coming in on 7 p.m. And is looking for someone to share a ride with. All right, give me just a moment. Let's just keep going through here. Moment. All right, embarkation day. Again, we will have a coupon, I believe, for Cafe Du Monde. Bring your coupon to try some of that. It's near our hotel. And then please come back to the hotel. Check out your room by 9:30. At 10 o'clock, we'll have our welcome meeting in the Galleria 1 conference room on the 5th floor of the hotel. Bring your luggage with you. We'll go directly from that welcome meeting between 10 a.m. and 12 noon. We'll go directly from there onto the bus that will take us to the port, and perhaps we'll see the parade on our way. We should arrive at the cruise port at about 1:30, and we'll go through embarkation. That's where they will take your luggage. That's where they will take your passport information, and we will they'll deliver your luggage to your room. You may want to bring your own carry-on with you. However, you probably will carry it until your room is ready. Sometimes the rooms are not available at the time we board. So that's why they'll deliver your luggage later, and you will just have to carry your carry-on with you around all the decks until your room is ready. So just to be prepared for that.
I thought we were supposed to do check-ins at 12:30.
Check-in starts at 12:30, but we're assuming that with the we will finish our meeting at 12 noon. We should be on the bus by 12:30, and then it takes us about an hour to get to the ship.
The paperwork did say the earliest. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, the paperwork did say the earliest. So I booked mine between 1 and 1:30. So we'll just have to play it by ear. But the paperwork did say book the earliest you can get.
So we book our own check-in in the room then on the NCL website?
Linda?
Yes. You will go in. Everybody has to check in individually. That's why you need your reservation number. So you have to create a profile on Norwegian. You will have to, it's like an 8-point. I just did it. It's an 8-point thing that you have to fill in, and you say what time you want to check in. The 1 to 1:30 spot is still open. If you can't get that one, just the earliest that you can get. We're going to try to check in all together.
All righty.
1 to 1:30.
Okay. My check-in is even earlier than that. I have like a really 12 o'clock or something check-in. Is it going to be a problem that we getting there later?
No, we'll just get you in there. We're going to have a whole horde of us. So I think we'll just all get in together.
So it doesn't matter what time we actually book it?
Just try to do it as early as you can.
Okay.
The best bet is just as early as you can.
But before 1:30.
If you're earlier, if you're earlier than when we get there, we'll just make sure you come in with us.
Okay.
We'll make sure Cheryl's going to make sure you get on board. I might leave you behind, but Cheryl won't.
Alrighty. Just a few things here with the food. You can read this on your own when you have a chance to. We do have the dining available, and we will let you know more about that Sunday morning. Some of you have chosen to do the specialty dining, and you can find more information about that in this this paperwork found on the website. For shore excursions,
Cheryl, if I could, I've tried several times to make reservations for the specialty dining. Is it all booked up?
Linda, are you aware of
I
specialty
think
dining?
if you look at the names, I think at least the ones that we reserved, because we reserved 4 different restaurants, but there are many more. But the ones that we reserved are full. If you would like to join, we will, when we get on board, that the day that you check in, you just let us know and we'll see if we can add more people. Okay? Just let us know.
For shore excursions, Single Travelers International, you've been rewarded with $50 shore excursion credit per port per cabin for a total of $200. If you want to pre-book your shore excursions, and I kind of recommend that you do, then a $50 onboard credit will be applied to your Norwegian account. If you would rather wait until you arrive on the ship, then that $50 credit will be in your balance, and you can just book directly with the shore excursion staff on the ship. However, some of these things can be quite popular, so you may want to start booking them now and then use that $50 credit for other items on the ship.
I have a question about that.
Yes.
Okay, when I talked to Tammy the last time, I thought she said that if we wait till we get on the boat, that the money would go back to our charge cards. I mean, like cash, back to us, not a credit. Is that true?
I guess that's what I meant, was that that $50 would go onto your onboard account. Credit, yeah.
Okay, because she explained it to me. Okay, originally when we all booked this cruise way back when, we were going to get a $50 credit, period. It was going to cost $50 less. Now we're getting a $50 credit on the boat. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Linda?
Say that again.
Yes.
Okay. When we originally booked this, we were going to get a $50 credit. I mean, a $50 discount.
Yep.
So it was going to cost, say a trip was $100. It was only going to cost $50.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I wait till I get on the boat and I book $100 trip, is it going to be a $50 credit? Or is it $50 back to my account?
Isn't that the same thing?
No, a $50 back to my charge card would be money in my pocket.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
$50 credit is something I have to spend on the boat.
It never goes back.
Janetta, it does not go back to your credit card.
Right.
It'll be on your ship account, but it does not go back to your credit card. And if you don't spend it, you lose it.
Yeah.
So no matter what you do, it's going to be a credit. Is that what you're saying? Whether
either
I
way.
wait now
Yeah.
or do it later.
Not
Cheryl,
now.
is
If you
that what you understood as well, Cheryl? Cheryl?
I just want to make sure we're making sure credit from your from STI versus credit from Norwegian Cruise Line. This $200 credit is with Norwegian Cruise Line. So if you want to book Norwegian Cruise Line shore excursions, you have this $50 credit for that. The credit that you got when you booked this, that might be STI, I'm assuming.
My paperwork says that there's a $200, $50 credit for each
port
I booked. And then Tammy had to redo the reservations because there's so many of us that if you wait to go on the boat, you get the $50, but if you wait and book it ahead of time, you don't get the $50. Is that right?
No, from what I understand, you will get $50 credit to spend on something else.
Yeah.
Correct.
If you
That's if
book
you
them
do it
ahead of
now.
time.
If
Yeah,
you
if
do
you book
it,
them ahead of time.
if you do it
on the boat.
On the boat, it'll cost, if it's $100 excursion, it's going to cost you $50.
Right. On the boat.
On the boat.
On the boat.
You
But
don't
if
get
you
you
do
don't
it-
get like a credit to spend anywhere else. It's $50. And then
Right.
if you book it now, you get an additional $50 to spend.
So you're saying I don't know if this is right. If I book it now, then I'll still get a $50 credit when I get on the boat.
It's on board. Yes. You
On
get to
board.
spend.
Yes.
Yes.
For anything.
Anything.
And
Yeah.
it has changed since I talked to Tammy.
Yes, it
Okay.
has. If you look at page 12 of these documents, it's explained all there on page 12.
Yeah,
that's
Talking
what
about
thank you
shorts.
very
right here. Yeah.
Yeah, because I
So
just did that.
It's better for you to book now than it is to wait
Yes.
to book on board.
That way you don't lose the chance of getting onto something you want to see. So,
And you know, I wanted to bring something up with Cheryl. I've gone ahead and booked my excursions, but the one excursion I really, really, really want that a couple people in the group are going on is a dive trip in Harvest Cay. And I tried to book it and they said it's full.
Oh,
Yeah, some of the excursions are getting booked up already. So
right.
Is there any way to communicate with them to maybe open up another excursion or a wait list or something like that?
Just so you know, they only have so many that people can pre-book, and then on board they do have openings. I've seen that. It's not many, but they do save some. But then the problem is then you can't get that $50 pre-book credit. So Cheryl, I think that's a good follow-up.
okay. Well, I'll
Yeah,
follow up on
I
that,
appreciate
Margie.
it because it's the only dive trip and I really want to dive.
And where's that? Which one is that at?
It's going
Was
to
it
be
Harvest Cay?
in Harvest Cay, and there's a couple people that have already signed up for it. I noticed it in the chat, but I just didn't get up there soon enough to book it.
Honduras is the diving and the snorkeling was Belize.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'll check on that, Manya, and get back to you.
Thanks.
All right. Let's just go through here because we're coming up on the end of the hour soon. When we're in Cozumel, Mexico, we have a very special experience just for Singles Travel International people. We're gonna have a special beach party in Cozumel. It's available only to us, so we'll have a bunch buffet lunch, open bar, shade, kayaks, water tricycles. It'll just be a fun time, and so that's in Cozumel. If you've already booked shore excursions for elsewhere in Cozumel, you may want to consider doing the signature experience instead. However, if the thing that you want to do in Cozumel is top of your list, then of course you can just bypass the signature experience. But this is something special that Singles Traveler International has booked for us specifically. Nobody else from the ship will be at this specific party, so it's just something special for us while we're in Cozumel.
Yeah,
Is there any snorkeling in Cozumel?
I'm sorry?
Is there any snorkeling in Cozumel?
Lots.
I think there is lots of snorkeling in Cozumel.
It's amazing. It's incredible, actually.
Yeah.
My Mexican friend said that the best diving was in Cozumel, but
it's incredible. I go there often. It's amazing.
Do you need special suntan lotion to go snorkeling?
Not in Mexico. You do in Hawaii, but not in Mexico.
Just a few more things here. We do have some theme nights. We'll have 2 theme nights while we're on our cruise. We'll have 70s nights. So in your luggage, make sure you pack your bell bottoms and your polyester, and we'll have a nice 70s night on the ship. We'll also have a white night where you simply wear a white outfit, white dress, white pants, white shirt, and we'll just wear our white outfits as we dance the night away on the ship as well. So just a few theme nights. If you are new to Single Travelers International, you will be getting t-shirts. We do ask that you wear your t-shirt at least once on the cruise. For those of you who are veteran travelers with Single Travelers International, if you still have your t-shirt, we ask that you bring that and wear it once on the ship as well. And then we have more of the departing flights and transfers. Again, if you haven't provided your flight info, please let us know. You can do that from the website. And then there's just more general information about weather, attire, and all that.
When do we
So,
actually, real quick, I need just real quick here for that signature experience at Cozumel. If you have booked an excursion with NCL and you decide you want to join us and cancel your excursion with NCL, we need to know by Wednesday. Otherwise, we're going to assume you're just going to stick with your NCL excursion. Okay? That's for the Cozumel signature experience, the private beach party. There are 9 people that have signed up for excursions already with NCL. So we just need to know ahead of time by Wednesday.
What Wednesday, the 18th?
Yep. 15, 16, 17.
What, 17th?
And what day is that special?
That's our first port, Cozumel.
So that would be Tuesday the
5th.
Tuesday the 6th. Tuesday the 6th.
6th, yeah.
Right, because we have the sea day and then we have the port day. Yep.
Yeah, because I think I booked something for the 6th, not knowing. Okay.
Who's speaking? Because I can tell you.
Corrine.
Yep, you did. You did the Mayan ruins.
I know. So now I'll have to cancel that.
Yeah, if you want to join us, and then let STI know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And I also booked a spa for that day. So is that all? What time do we get back?
In Cozumel?
I think I have it for 3:30, so I probably have to cancel that too.
Clear Cozumel. We are in Cozumel from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cancel that whole day. Oh God.
Well, I think they're gonna have boats back and forth. They'll
I think
have,
they do. Yeah.
So you can just go back when you want to.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
When does the ship get in, and will there be transportation like cabs?
The ship does offer a tender, or sometimes the ships will pull up into a pier. Sometimes the ships are off the pier and they have boats that go back and forth.
Right.
So, and usually the taxi cabs, they're right there at the pier waiting for you.
Good. Okay. Because and my flight's late enough, I'm sure. But what time does the actual ship get into the port to leave?
Get into where? I'm sorry?
Into the last port to leave that day that we're leaving.
The ship will leave at 5 p.m.
No.
So you want to make
coming back home and coming back to the port.
To New Orleans? We should arrive in New Orleans at 8 a.m.
Oh, great. So whenever we do that, I can just get a cab to get myself to the airport.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. How long does it take to get to the airport? They said about a half hour.
I'm not sure. Let me
Just curious. I think somebody told me about 25-30 minutes or something. Just curious.
Just a moment here.
Half an hour will get you there.
Half an hour?
Yep.
Okay, good. Thanks. That's what I thought.
All right.
Yay.
Just one more thing. I need to go. Oh. Just one more thing I need to go through here.
Has shuttle service from the boat to the airport if you want to buy it.
Right. The ship often offers shuttle service from the port to the airport, and you can talk to me or Linda, or talk to the Shore Excursions desk, and they can help you book that the shuttle from the port to the airport.
Okay.
Cheryl?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry if I'm interrupting somebody.
Yes. What can I do for you, Lynn?
What day? Oh. What day is the beach party?
It is Tuesday the 6th.
Tuesday, okay.
Okay, can I ask just a really quick question?
Sure, Susan.
The Wi-Fi on the ship, we're responsible for buying, or is it included with Norwegian?
That I'm not sure of. Linda,
We're
do you
checking
know?
into that because we're not clear on that either. So we're checking into it for you.
Okay, thank you.
Well, the paper says the Breakaway offers it Wi-Fi packages that may be purchased directly through them.
Correct.
Yeah, but that's what
Yeah.
they say now. But I think at the beginning when we first started talking about this Breakaway, it
Yeah.
was advertised that there was free Wi-Fi.
I thought I saw that too.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It's on the paperwork that
We'll
we
get
got.
back to you on that one.
Okay.
We'll get back to you guys.
And the same with bottled water. Do we get free bottled water, or is that part of a beverage package?
Yeah, I believe that's part of the beverage package.
Originally, we were supposed to have a beverage package too, but
You do. You have it.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You
Okay,
sure do.
cool.
All right. There's just one more thing I need to go through here, and that is our COVID protocols. Again, on that final vacation details, there is a link to there. Although the pandemic is over, COVID-19 still is about.
Yeah.
If somebody was to be diagnosed with COVID while we're on the board, we will tell people somebody has, although we will not tell who. If anytime you are feeling sick while you're on the ship, we ask perhaps you may want to wear a mask while you're on the inside. You may want to just follow some of the protocols while you're away. If you do feel sick yourself, whether that just be the regular cold or whatever, just kind of keep your distance from people. Don't be completely shut in into your cabin the entire time. Taking consideration of other people. We all have good kind hearts. We don't want to get everybody sick, but that's just something that we need to let you know. And you can find more about our COVID protocols on your final vacation destination details page. Are there any other questions that
Yes, I have one
that
final
can answer?
question. I do.
Yes.
I read somewhere that in these teeny tiny studios that a lot of us are staying in, there is only one plug. Is that correct?
That I'm not sure of. I'll need to check.
I'm not sure either. Yeah.
Yes, I just stated one. Yes, there's one plug, but bring an extension cord or one of those that's got 3 or 4 plugs. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cheryl, Bill. I'm trying to
Bill.
get in here if I could.
Yes, Bill.
2 things. My plane's getting in at 7 o'clock. I probably won't get to the Marriott until at least 8, I'm guessing. How long are you going to be in the lobby?
We'll probably be in the lobby till about 7 p.m.
And then
but I can leave some information at the hotel check-in desk for you.
will you be in the bar or the restaurant or any place in the reachable after 7, or is that?
I probably will be in the hotel. So just text me when you arrive.
I can do
I'll
that.
make sure. Yep.
And I sent you a chat question. I hope you can answer before you close the meeting.
Let me check here.
All right, and that's it. Thanks.
Okay. Just a moment. And Bill, that question was about the reservation number?
Yeah, I looked all over the site. I entered every number I could find, and when I was doing my NCL check-in, and they kept saying that number didn't work.
Okay, Bill, let me check on
So
that.
there must be a number somewhere for my reservation. I just don't know where it is or what it is or anything else.
Okay, Bill, I'll check on that and I'll contact you directly on that. All right?
Yeah, if you can email me, that'd be great.
Okay. Okay.
And that's
Alrighty.
the same with mine also.
And who's that?
Bill D.
Bill Diaz. I had you on here, so I've got Bill Diaz and Bill Kochneff. The reservation numbers aren't working, so I'll look into that and get back to you.
Yeah, they
Can I
don't
ask you
like
something?
people who are named Bill.
The reservation number is not the number that I got from the STI, right? I have a number, like it's 5 numbers. And when I entered that in, that was not, is that supposed to be our reservation number that when I got through you guys, when I booked this thing?
No, I think it's a special number from NCL.
Yeah, I don't
It'll
have
be
that
different.
either. I had it.
It should be on your reservation when you log into your STI account. It should be there.
Okay, I'll look. I couldn't find it before, but
I don't
If
know
you
where
don't,
it
if you don't
is.
have it, just send an email
Okay.
to the Singles Travel Service account, and they'll be able to help you.
But when
Okay,
you
thank
put
you.
reservation,
Click on your reservation and then look towards the bottom.
you have to
And
scroll
it'll show
down.
you your cabin number and your reservation
Yeah,
number
it
with
should all be there.
your
Oh, okay.
Found the cabin number, but all the numbers I tried didn't work.
All right, well, Bill, both
Oh.
Bill Diaz and Bill Kochnev, I will contact Singles Travelers International that for whatever reason we can't get your reservation numbers to work, and they'll contact you to make sure you have one that does work.
Thanks.
Oh, they
I
did
appreciate
send me
that.
something.
Well,
I
I
found
sent an
mine.
email Friday or Saturday. I forgot which, so.
Yeah, they sent me one too, and I found it right here. It's got my number and my room number and everything. Okay, so I'm set.
It's an 8-digit number.
Yes, it's longer. Yeah. 1, 2. Yes, it is 8 digits. So you're correct.
I
got
had
it.
one of those. Didn't work. They rejected it.
Well, then I'll contact Single Travelers International, Bill, and I'll have them contact you
Yep.
to make sure we get you
Okay.
the correct reservation number.
Okay.
All
Sounds
right,
good.
well, if that's it, if you have any more questions about this cruise, again, you have the email address, service@singletravelerinternational.com. Send your questions there. They can certainly help you. On February 3rd, my phone number will be available. So if you have any issues getting to New Orleans on the 3rd, you can, of course, contact me. Bill, I'll look for you after 7 p.m. And I am so excited to do this cruise with you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun and a great break from the cold weather of the United States.
Yay. Feel
right.
better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have 2 weeks to get better.
Yeah, really.
Well, with that, I'm going to end this recording and close out the Zoom. And I look forward to meeting you all in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yay.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Yeah,
everyone.
bon bar.
See
Bye.
you soon.
Thank
Bon
you.
voyage. Bye-bye.
Right.